Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So if you are new, hello, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for more videos to come. Today I'm going to be doing a yes or no pick a card. So you will be choosing from the stingray, the sea urchin, the black bear, or the snail. Again, the stingray, the sea urchin, the black bear, and the snail. But before I give you a moment to pick a card, what I wanted to express really fast is why I use trading cards more than tarot cards. Well, the main reason is because I haven't really found a deck online yet that's really drawing out to me, so I don't really want to invest my money in it yet because I don't feel like one is presenting itself to me at this time. The other reason why is because with trading cards, a lot of people already have them laying around in their house somewhere, maybe stored off, stashed off, and a lot of people who want to practice with their intuition can't. Some people have restrictions because, you know, they live with their parents, or, you know, they're not comfortable enough to where they can just be like, all right, you know what, my tarot cards, my house, my life, whatever, I'm doing it anyways. A lot of people are discouraged. So by me taking the time out to practice and to learn how to channel my energy using these trading cards, I am helping the next person who may want to get into tarot reading, but their situation and their circumstances is just, it won't happen. Because maybe their family is like heavily like religious, and that's just like, they're like, oh my god, you're doing tarot, you must be doing like voodoo and things like that. But that's not always the case. But, you know, telling someone who doesn't necessarily understand things like this, you won't really get too far. So by me doing this, I am also opening the door to my own creativity, but I'm also like letting the next person know that you don't just have to solely stick with tarot cards. You know, you can use just about anything to channel your own intuition and to channel your energy and to tap into different energies. So that is another reason why I use trading cards to do my readings, because I want to challenge myself. I want to see how far I can go using things that people haven't used yet, using things that people haven't tried yet. Like when I make my own pendulum, I made it out of a stick, and it works just as well as if I bought a crystal. Now I'm not saying like, you know, like that stuff is irrelevant and, you know, you don't need that stuff. But what I am saying is that your practice requires everything that you want, everything that you need. You don't need to like mimic someone else's you know, practice. The thing about spirituality is it changes shape depending on who you are. Like, so for example, what works for me might not work for somebody else. My love spells might not work for the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like if they did their own love spells, then, you know, it would be more, you know, like what I'm saying is like, when you're doing it at home, when you're doing it for yourself, you want to use the things that you have on hand, because, I mean, financially speaking, it's not always a thing to just go out and get this and go out and get that. Although I do have money set aside for my tarot cards, and I am actively looking for a deck that just resonates with me, but I haven't found it right now. So anyways, I hope that shed some light and clarity on why I'm using trading cards to begin with, to let you know that you, as long as your intuition and intentions are set, you're pretty much good to go. You're flowing in your own like magical juices. So take a moment to pick a card. I'll give you a second. Alright, and now I'm going to start with the stingray, and then I'm going to move on. So if you pick the stingray, stay right there. If you pick the other ones, go down to your pile selection. Stingray symbolizes the watery collective soul, and it teaches us how to navigate complicated emotional waters of your life, so you can come out a winner. Stingrays also represent graceful strength and wisdom, so you can always call on the stingray totem whenever you feel like, you know, heavily emotional. But let's find out if your guides are like yay or nay. So you have shock in reverse. I'll put it like that. You have Sir Lionel. You have Jinx. And you have Aiden in reverse. Okay. So let's take a look. And the last card you have is your yes or no. They say yes, but they also say, but take your time. So they say yes. Whatever you're asking for, your guides are telling you yes, but they also say take your time. So let's read the message that they also have for you. Okay. Okay. So with this card, you might be feeling like, and with this card, this Jinx and this shock card right here, these two cards are letting me know that maybe you're hanging around the wrong crowd. Maybe you're doing some things or involved in some things that, you know, you really don't want to be involved in, or you really shouldn't, and you're trying to get out, you know, and you're, you know, trying to navigate pretty much through all this, like how you feel and how your emotions is. And maybe your own emotions have gotten you into trouble, or maybe something extreme happened to you and it just left you in shock, like what, or you feel jinxed. Okay, and now with these two cards, you have Sir Lionel and Aiden in reverse. Okay, so these two cards represent your character or the characters that are around you. Okay, so with Aiden, with this Aiden card in reverse, Aiden represents kind, loyal, knowledgeable, brave. Okay, he signifies good things to come, protection, success, teacher, and nature. Okay, so with this card being in reverse, you may be feeling the opposite of brave. Like you might be feeling like, and then you also might be feeling like good things are not to come. Like you probably feel like things are going downhill for you. You might be thinking like, there is no up from here. Like everything is just spiraling downward. Like there's a hex on me, there's a jinx, like I'm jinxed, like nothing is going my way. But your guides are telling you whatever you ask, the answer is yes, but make sure you take your time. Okay, now with Sir Lionel, now with the Sir Lionel card, Sir Lionel is actually, like, he's brave. So with the Sir Lionel card, you're brave and you're a protector, and there are people who got your back. You know, like you do have good, genuine friends that want to see you succeed, but you might personally don't feel as though you have anybody in your corner. You might feel like, you know, like the people around you are trouble. They're not in it for your best intentions. You might feel like you're jinxed, but whatever you ask, be hopeful, because your guides say yes. They want you to take your time though, and the reason why I feel like they want you to take your time is because of your emotional state. Again, with this stingray, your totem that you chose, it's all talking about like navigating through your emotional state. Okay, so your emotional state right now might be a little chaotic, but your guides are, you know, they want you to know like the answer is yes. You need to take your time so you can work through your emotions. You can get, once you get through your emotions, you might even realize like this thing that you got so worked up about, like you don't even want it. You might feel like, you know, like you deserve better, and you probably do. you know. But yeah, like you do have people in your corner, and those people that you feel like you can trust but you've been like maybe pushing off, bring them back in, and let them like pretty much like bring that success and bring that joy by their presence, because you're happy to be around them. So maybe get around people who make you feel, you know, really uplifted instead of like down about yourself. Like get around people who can turn your scared emotions or your fearful emotions into something more positive. And that's all I have for you, number 1. And so here is your yes again. Let me zoom it up. Yes, take your time. All right, so that was it for you, Stingray pal. Take your time out there, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Moving on to pal number 2. If you chose pal number 2, you have chosen the green sea urchin. Okay, now the green sea urchin symbolizes strength and spirit. Okay, they also symbolizes fertility, virgin beauty, flowers, the organ of the land. It's symbolic for rare youth. This sea urchin symbol is it's a symbolism to describe life. Okay, now this is beautiful. So I'm getting baby vibes. So you might not be pregnant. You might want to become pregnant, or you might not become pregnant, or you might don't want to become pregnant, but you have a very beautiful a very youthful spirit. Like you might be someone who's like the life of the party type of vibe. Like you can like navigate through life gracefully, like no matter what you go through, like you get through. You know, you're just beautiful. You're just this beautiful soul. Let's see what the cards got. Shallow grave. Okay. You have Kaylee in reverse. You have Cyclops in reverse. I'll just put them upside down, upright. And you have Trap Hole. Okay, let's see what's going on with pile number 2. Okay, so first of all, with this Kaylee in reverse, whenever I get like the Quest for Camelot cards, this is more so about your character, okay, about your personal person, about you. Okay, this is the characteristics that you're showing off. So you're showing off Kaylee, but it was in reverse. So let's see what's going on. Kaylee Knight. Reclaim power, voice, confidence. Brave, successful, and take back of Camelot. Be the hero in your story is the message that Kaylee has. Be the hero in your own story. Like, don't wait for somebody else to come in and save you, because you are more likely to be disappointed that way, looking for someone else to come in and save you all the time. Sometimes it might happen, but all the time, that's a bit reaching. So what you want to do is you want to reclaim your own power. Get back doing the things that you want to do. Be successful in your own way. Be brave. Take back your voice. Take back your power. Okay, this message right here is all about reclaiming. Okay, reclaiming. You have the tools inside yourself because of this sea urchin. Like, and you can always tap into the sea urchin energy, that life, that full of life power, that I'm going to make it type of power. So with Kaylee, right here, your guides are like, take back your power. Okay, take it back. You know, you are the hero in your own story. Stop looking for someone else to come in and help you, because right now you're feeling trapped. Okay, you're feeling like, okay, I can see the sun. I'm not that deep into the hole. Like, I'm not deep down there. I could get out. But, like, you also feeling like, with this Kaylee in reverse, like, I can't, it's hopeless. I don't know what I'm going to do from here. I don't know where I'm going to go. Like, nothing is happening. But, like, if you can see these orbs right here, those orbs from the sunlight rays, those right here, like this blue orb makes me think of the angels. Because, you know, if you've ever seen, like, the orbs that's not really from the camera are represented like spirits and angels. So, like, your guides are there. and you do have the tools inside yourself to get yourself out there. Shallow grave right there, the trap hole. Yep. Like you just like, and this guy's like, he looks like he's a real person in this scary looking mask and this scary looking uniform, and you just like, hell no, I'm not going that way, I'm not doing that. But like, I'll just wait for somebody else to come over here and just do what I'm doing so they can tell me the answers. Like, I'm just gonna wait. Somebody's gonna come. It's hot as hell out here, but somebody's gonna come and help me. And that's like this damsel in distress. Like, always trying to, you know, wait on somebody else to get you out of a bind, like to get you out of somewhere where you are. Like, you're always waiting on somebody, and your guides are like, no, reclaim your own power. Like, you're strong, you got this, I'm with you. And with this Cyclops card, orange and black, which this orange and black right here is like, oh, okay, so beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, lying in wait again. Yeah, okay. So with this Cyclops card, like, he's lying in, like, you know, like lying in wait, waiting for answers, waiting for somebody to save you, waiting for things to come, waiting for things to change. Waiting without action will get you nowhere. Okay, so you got to put all of this action in, like the things that you want to change, the changes that you want to see in the world, start implementing in your life. Okay, but take your time. Okay, there's no rush right now. You just need to focus on getting yourself out of this trap hole that you've fallen into. Okay, reclaim your power. You can get out of this situation, and you can do it by yourself. But just know in the end that you are not by yourself. Your angels and your guides are in there with you. Like, call on us. You know, we're here. If you need that inner strength, we're here. If you're scared, we're here. We got you. Just call on us. We got you. Yep. So, also with this purple right here, and there's lots of purple right here, so maybe in the shallow grave it's like the same exact thing, like, except for it's like a red hunt sun, but it pretty much like reminds me of the same, like this trapped feeling, this feeling of like fear, you know, fear of what's next, fear of what's to come, fear of putting yourself out there. But your guides are like, we got you, like, we got you, we're gonna get you through this. But you have to be willing to help yourself so that we can help you as well, because we can try to help you, but you're at this point where you're just like, you're just so feeling sorry for yourself, like you just feel trapped, like you can't do it, like you're not enough, like you don't have enough energy, enough strength inside of you. You feel like if somebody else could do it, it would get done a lot better, a lot faster. But no, your guys are like, you can do it, and you can do it just as good as anybody else, even better, because this is your own life. Okay, let's see what they say for you. Oh, they say no. Well, not right now. So whatever you have asked, they're like, hold on, like, not right now. And I think it's because they want you to get in the right headspace. So whatever you ask, it's coming, but they want you to like get all of this in control. Okay, get your foundation straight. Okay, your foundation right now may be a little rocky. That's why you feel like you're in a trap hole, because you know that when you walk in, oh snap, there's a hole in the ground from nowhere. Like, now you're trapped in a hole and you waiting for people to save you. Like I said, like lying in wait. And your guides are like, you're like, hold up, not right now. So they probably want you to focus on getting yourself out of whatever situation it is before you pursue something new. Okay, get yourself in a right space, in a right mental place, to where you're just like, okay, I'm ready, I got this. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. Take your time out there. Okay, and that's all I got for you. Pile number 2. Again, this is what you got. No, but don't get discouraged, because they're like, well, not right now. It's gonna happen, just not right now. Chose the beautiful black bear. Love a black bear. And with the black bear symbolizes the great healer. Ooh. Okay, they symbolize introspection and intuition blended with instinct, strength, the power to restore harmony and balance, to heal. Considered the embodiment of spiritual power and physical strength. Ooh. All right, let's see the cards you get. You got Dora of Fate in reverse. And this, you have Mirage Knight. You have Ultimate and Obedient Being. Okay. You have Ninkin Dog. And this one right here had like, I think this one and the last one had like the most cards that wanted to come out. Despair from the Dark. Hungry Burger. And then finally you have the Sword of Deep-Seated in reverse. Okay, guys. Let's see what we're dealing with now. Okay, so with these three cards right here, the Door of Fate and the Mirage Knight and the Obedient Fiend. Okay. And then you have the Ninkin Dog. Okay, so I'm just gonna read them like this and then put them back because, like I said, you guys had the most cards. I'll just do it like that so you can see it. Okay, because like I said, you had the most cards. So with the Mirage Fate, I mean the Door of Fate in reverse and the Mirage Knight. Okay. Solely with these cards right here, this Door of Fate lets me know that like you are on the path, or maybe like the knowledge path, or maybe on the like actual path to you know, trying to discover your fate and your path and which, you know, what you're supposed to be doing and all that good stuff. But like as you can see, like your intuition, like the intuition is telling you like this one right here, this one, and you have the sweaty hands because you're like, I don't know, like I don't, like I think it's that one, but I don't know. And your guides are like, it's this one, but you're just like not even listening, you know, like you're super nervous. This right here, Mirage Knight, I just always get like, I just really get like overpowered with feeling and emotion, because this makes me think, that's why that like this card always makes me think of like an angel or a guide who's like really strong. And I feel like and there's like a lot of red energy here, so you may need to ground. Like I said, there, like, yes, there's a lot of redness, and that could definitely refer to that you need to ground yourself so that the answers will come. Okay, with that Ninkin Dog, you need to, yeah, and a lot of red energy, so you definitely want to ground yourself, okay, to get the answers. Ultimate Obedient Fiend. Okay, and there's a lot of purple energy too, so you might be naturally intuitive or like have worked to become this intuitive, but yeah, you're like really intuitive. There's a lot of purple, blue and red energy like flowing through these cards. Now the red energy is really referring to your root energy, your root chakra, but I'm feeling like also this is referring to what you're passionate about. Like you're confused about, because maybe you feel like you're passionate about more than one thing. That's why you're confused. So that's like, you know, when people ask you, what do you want to do? Like, what are you passionate about? Like that's going to make it easier. You know, you might feel like, I'm passionate about all of these things. Like, I have to choose just one. And your spirit guide and your higher self is like, this is the one though. This is the one that you need to choose. And you're still like, you know, like, no, like, I feel like that's right. But at the same time, I feel like I need to be doing something else. And that's the type of vibe that I'm getting right here. So you need to ground yourself so you can be like this Ninkin dog right here. Like, he got the little purple on his head. He got the you know, like he's just ready. He got the scroll in his mouth. He got the sword. Like, yes, he is popping with that blue and purple energy. When I see that blue and purple together, I'm thinking of speaking your truth, knowing your truth, owning your truth. Like, can't nobody like break your foundation. Like, you're strong in who you are. That might be what you're working towards. But the only way to get there is to actually, you know, to ground yourself. You might be a air sign or have air signs in your chart. But yeah, this is beautiful, right? This is beautiful right here. Like, once you meditate, you'll feel a lot better. And when you're, you know, deciding to make a choice, you'll feel a lot better if you meditate or if you ground yourself. Like I said, like, a lot of people don't really know how to meditate, so I might end up doing a video on that, because it is like, meditation is can be difficult at first. And then you have the despair from the dark. Again, that purple energy. Like, you are very intuitive, okay? And you are like this, like I said, like, this guy makes me think of like an angel or a guide. Like, look at, like, he's like holographic too. You know, with his blue hair. It's like powerful blue hair. Like, he's strong and mighty. Like, he don't play no games, you know. And like right here, despair from the dark. Like, I'm getting like you, another reason why like you might find that you are so confused is because you are giving a lot of power to your past demons, or, you know, the past things that you did that you're not proud of. That is probably what's keeping you, because you want to do things in life that doesn't reflect, you know, your past, or doesn't reflect anything that you've done bad. And like what you're doing, because like you're so thinking about it, maybe you're even afraid of, like, you know, something coming to the surface. But you're giving your power away. Look at him. He's just like soaking it up. Like, he's at the gravesite, like soaking up all your like fears and all the things that you had buried there, and just bringing it back up to the surface. Like, I got you, man. Right here, you need to watch what you eating. You probably indulge in fast food like all the time. And this is like, this is more purple energy. Okay, so yeah. Like I said, you are highly, if you don't know this, let me tell you, you are highly, with a capital H-I-G-H, highly spiritual. There's a lot of purple freaking energy. And you might think this is blue, but I feel like it's purple. But anyway, so yeah, you gotta watch what you eating, because this fast food burger, this hungry burger, like you just be eating. Like, you might be an emotional eater, or you just might love to mess up some fast food. But you are what you eat, and you need to watch what you eating, because this is also like what you're eating could be making you feel like crap. Could be making you feel just like this because of what you're eating. Okay. And finally, you have the sword of deep-seated. Again, that purple energy. Sword of deep-seated, like, okay, in reverse, that lets me know that you probably were were born spiritual, or like highly spiritually advanced and you didn't know it or weren't aware of it, and maybe now you're still like a little sketchy about it. But let me tell you, you definitely spiritual, like you definitely spiritually compacted. But you really need to ground yourself, because all of this chaotic red and purple energy is just, you know, colliding back and forth. Like, you have this power, in your passion, but you gotta ground yourself. Like, you're not fully there. Like, you're doing all this good stuff, but it's not reflecting because you're grounded, and so your mind and so your body and everything is like all over the place. Definitely got to ground yourself. But this is beautiful. Anyways, let's see what your guides say, whether it's a yes or no. Ooh, they say no twice. So your answer is no, and I feel like it's because that you're not ready. You're personally like not ready with this Joy of Fate and the sweaty hands in reverse. Like, you don't know which way to go. So you're not really ready to commit to one thing just yet. You have a lot of work to do before you pursue anything new, or before you do something else. Like that. This answer is no. But you are protected and you are guided, so don't let this like make you feel discouraged. You just have a lot, like, ground yourself, meditate, ground yourself, start eating something that's a little bit on the healthy side, and you should be good. All right, snail, if you chose the snail. Okay, so the snail says there's a time to be bold and brave, calm and tolerant. Patience in life, no matter how fast or slow you go, you will get to your destination. The snail also teaches the value of humor. With that being said, you probably are a serious person who don't take the time to laugh a lot in their life, and you just need to maybe get a good laugh out, or the unhappy girl in reverse. Yep. That's crazy, because like, yeah, you definitely need a good laugh. Like, you feel like, look at her, the unhappy girl, she by herself. She's just like, it's beautiful around her, but she's just like, yeah. And she's got that ripped blue dress, so that's probably communication. That's what I'm getting. And this yellow energy is making me think of solar plexus energy, and solar plexus is all about how you feel about yourself, your self-confidence. Okay, so this unhappy girl might be you, and you might feel like you're not good enough, or you might feel like you can't achieve anything that you want to achieve, like things not going your way, something like that. Dark magician in reverse. I'm gonna put these reverse. Okay, so I'm gonna sit these right here. Okay, you have fear from the dark. And you have blazing Impachi in reverse. Quaffle. And then you have Oogie Boogie in reverse. Okay, so let's just jump right in it. Again, like, you are feeling like just super unhappy, like down on yourself, down about your luck, down about what's going on. So you guys can see that. And then you have fear from the dark, which lets me know that. And then you have blazing and patchy. Okay. Blazing and patchy, and it says, a wicked wooden spirit now burning in flames. Its fire attack is powerful, but it will soon be nothing but ashes. Then you have quaffle. Well, I'll put that right there. And then you have oogie boogie, which I'll put at the top, or I'll put right here. Okay, so let me just begin. When I think of quaffle, I'm thinking of like an argument, like a disagreement. The quaffle makes me think of like literally makes me think of like a fight. And this says like the size of a football. So maybe you have like a big argument or like a big disagreement or like a big like a big meltdown or a big something, you know, like in your life where it just like made you feel like you're not good enough, or you know, how you feel doesn't matter. This says the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense, and this was in reverse. So you definitely need to work on protecting yourself, protecting your energy, protecting your emotions, protecting yourself in general. You'll feel a lot better once you feel like you're protected. You can call on your angels, call on your guides. I noticed that this guy is green, lots of green and blue energy for you. And that green and blue energy, the green represents your heart, coming from the heart, coming from a place of love. So this, you need to put more attention to yourself. You need to do more self-love, self-care, give yourself more attention. Your thoughts matter, you matter, more affirmations to get yourself in the groove. This oogie boogie right here. And then you have these 3 cards right here. And these 3 cards right here are more so like negative, in the sense that they're like telling me about your fear. Okay, this right here, fear from the dark. You are trying to run from your dark past, okay? And just because it's dark doesn't mean that it's scary. But you know, like when you're already scared of the dark, your eyes has a tendency to play tricks on you. So you're at this point where you're trying to run from your past mistakes. You're trying to run from it instead of confronting it. So it's always going to be a problem for you until you confront it and let yourself know, like, I am not my mistakes. Like, yes, I made a mistake, but yes, I learned from it. And that's all that matters, that you learn from it, that you can get past it. You know, you don't have to be like this unhappy girl. You just need to shift your perspective. Okay, yeah, you have a lot of things that terrify you in your life, and they're just like coming down like, hey, you scared of us, right? Let's put some more fear in you. And you have this fear of rejection, just these fears, like fear of rejection, fear of heartache, fear of pain, fear of did I say rejection? Fear of you're really afraid to put yourself out there because of all these fears that you have. But in reality, like, you're this great person who people wants to see shine, but one of the main people that don't feel like that is you. And that's probably because like of all the mistakes that you've had in your life. And you know, that dark monster, which isn't really a dark monster, it's just you going back into your thoughts, playing the, oh, I wish I could have done this, I wish I could have done that. And then all your fears are just that you try to suppress and bury are coming to the surface because you still have this constant guilt about the things that you have like overcome or suppressed. You need to feel them, and you need to, once you feel them, you need to cry it out, or you need to release it. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. You're a beautiful person. You are you deserve wonderful things. But me saying that doesn't matter. You have to believe it. You have to know it. Okay, this wicked spirit now burning in flames is talking about your passion. Okay, you are very passionate, but like again, it says its fire attack is powerful, but it will soon be nothing but ashes. Okay, because like, and like right here, like the same thing, same colors, passion. You need to figure out what you're passionate about and pursue it. Okay, because as this right here, this card lets me know that you probably are a fire sign, but this is really like telling me that this is about your own personal passions. Number 18, angel number 18 is the number of accomplishment and inspiration. It has the universal energy which helps people who are this number in angel numerology to manifest the highest ideals and to succeed in their intentions. Ever their flaw becomes irrelevant when compared to the device mission. Okay, they don't care. You guys don't care about your mistakes. You shouldn't care about your mistakes as long as you are, you've forgiven yourself, you've worked past it, you've worked through it, you've learned your lesson. Don't let it be a burden to you. Don't let it hold you up. Like this right here, this is talking about the 18. That's what I just read, that angel number 18, angel 18 symbolism. Like, you got it. You just gotta let go of the fact that, you're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has their own, SHIT about them. But you just gotta know, like, you're still worthy of good things. And that's all I have for you, number 4. But before we go, let's see what they tell you. Your God. What'd they say? Hell yeah. So whatever your question is, they're like, yes, go for it. My money on her. My money on him. Yes. Let me show y'all again. Because, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They're like, yes, go for it. Whatever it is, yes. And that's it. Boom. Like, subscribe. If it resonated, let me know down below. Until next time, see you guys. Have a good day.